Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back again and take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. So as you see here, I'm going to take a look at Rogue and their Sriracha Stout. The idea of them actually making a beer using hot sauce or hot chili sauce and some of the other ingredients they talk about in this one, kind of interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this here. This comes in at 5.7 ABV, also 55 IBU. Here is the back side of the bottle as well. That way if you wanted to pause the camera or check that out, you can. And there's some other stuff there, which is basically just a warning. It does tell you Rogue Sriracha Hot Stout Beer made from Hoi Fong original hot chili sauce and sun-ripened Rogue Farm ingredients. Ready to drink with soup, sauces, pasta, pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers, chow mein, or anything you like to wash down with a spicy kick. Of course, Rogue is out of Oregon there. Hashtag Sriracha Stout. It says don't shake on the bottle. And then it says natural ingredients. Outside of that, nothing else really. There's the rooster. Let's go ahead and get it open and get into a glass and see how this one goes. This should be an interesting one here. Alright, so into the glass. Typical dark color, right? Nice head on it though. Nice 2.5 finger head that came out that sits pretty much like a mocha brown. Do smell a nice little spice kick in there. A little bit of that pepper type sauce. But I'm also getting some of the chocolate from the malts that were also used there. I am picking that up nicely. Some sweetness. A little bit of a roasted coffee type flavor. But yeah, that little spice note does tickle the nose a bit. Mouth-wise on the flavor, it's got a little bit of a spice tinge to it, but not really too hot at all. I do pick up, again, some of the chocolate roastiness of the malts. A little bit of a tingling in the cheek area. Texture a little bit thin. Doesn't really have any type of throat burn as it goes down in the back end, so it goes down rather easily. Leaving a little bit of an aftertaste of that roastiness. A little bit of a bittering in the flavoring of it, but not really as much of a effect on the palate. Carbonation on it sits okay. I'm not getting a huge spice kick with it. I'm getting a nice mild type spiciness with it. You're still getting the pronounced flavors of what you would expect on a stout. You take a look at the glass, it does leave a good amount of lacing behind, so very nice there. As I take a look here to rate this out, appearance-wise, I think it does have a good appearance for the stout type style for what you're looking for. And like I said, it came out with a very nice head that you saw there, and that lacing being left behind. So appearance-wise, it does come out well. I'm going to say a 13 out of 15 on the appearance. Now, I do feel a little bit more of a heat in the chest, although it's not really burning. I can feel it heating up a little bit. Get some more in that glass. I got a 22-ounce bottle here, so I got to work through it as I go. As far as the aroma, I think you get your true stout characteristics, a little bit of a tinge on that spice in there as well, but nothing to really set it out apart from anything else. Comes out of the glass moderately well, so not too bad at all in that regard. And you do get a little bit of that flavoring, like I said, from the malts there that you want to get on the stout. You want a little bit more, maybe of some of that roasted chocolate coffee type feel, and you're getting that for sure. So aroma, I'm going to actually give this one here a 12 out of 15. Flavor-wise, flavor one is not bad. I mean, it's not anything really pushing the envelope either way. I think you're going to probably either like it or not like it. I don't think there's much of a middle ground with it. I think it's okay. Doesn't really throw me off too much on it. I can sit here and finish this without any problem, but I'm a person that likes a little bit more of a spicier food than some people out there probably. But flavor-wise, it's decent enough that I would give this one actually here a 10 out of 15. I think you're getting enough on the front and the back to make it somewhat sustainable. You're getting a duration of flavor that's okay as well. Palate-wise, like I said, a little bit thin on the texture, but at a 5.7 ABV, a lower type stout. Kind of expected that going in. However, the body on it is nice. It's a light to medium body. I would say more toward the medium. and the carbonation sits nicely on it where it's not overly carbonated at all. Feel the finish is okay. Not really, like I said, any throat burn going down, but nothing else really to write home about on. I think it's just what you would kind of expect to be as a beer in that regard. So I'm going to give that one an 11 out of 15. And then overall, as a type of beer here for my enjoyment, I think it does okay. But it is something that was a nice experience for the most part, and something I did enjoy there. So I'm going to give this one a 34 out of 40. And then let's total it up and see where we're at on the total score. But for me, this one actually came out to be an 80 out of 100. So right there, riding that line for me between a B and a C, if you were going to put that on a letter grade. A nice little beer to experiment with. Not going to be everybody's cup of tea or pint of beer, but definitely worth checking out on my part. If you've had this before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section, and I appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. That all being said, I look forward to catching you guys next time. Keep drinking those good craft beers, and as always, remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.